Right, I've showed this before in other videos, having some fun with it, but do get requests occasionally to see it. I have fun watching other people's collection videos, so I thought I'd throw this one up there. So this is one of my collections, and I thought I would go through it, show it to you, and then explain some of the reasons why I like these. And as you can see, it's a bunch of little tiny revolvers and pistols. So most of them are North American arms, but not all of them. And we'll kind of go through them here, take a close look at them. Now, I've done videos of all of these before, so I would imagine that you can find videos of all of these up there. In fact, I think I might take a still here, zoom in a little bit and take a still, and then just kind of add links to the various videos on these guns. And if you want to see some more, check out ZippoVarga. Has a great collection of North American arms and other small firearms, and of course there's lots of other guys out there as well. So let's take a look at them though. We'll start off with my favorite of all of them, and that's this really small North American Arms 22 short, and this is an early one with the smooth cylinder and the original markings over here on this side. Second favorite is its little modern buddy, another 22 short from North American Arms. And just to make it complete, I have a third one here, and of course it's sporting the bayonet right now. Now my next favorite in the pile is this one, which is a it's a 17 Mach 2. So it shoots a 17 caliber bullet that's a neck down 22 long rifle. Really like the bullet, and I really like that I could get it in such a small revolver. So next up would be the 22 long rifles. I've got a pair of those as well. Then up from the 22 long rifles comes the 22 Magnum, and this was probably the first of the small revolvers that I ever bought. Then a little more modern version of that is the Pug, a little more aggressive looking 22 Magnum. This one's 22 Magnum only. That one has a cylinder so I can shoot 22 long rifle through it also. And then the most recent of the North American Arms is this Ranger with the break open top. Only a limited run of 500 of these, and I put the oversized grip on it. Really nice little 22 Magnum. That's probably the biggest one out of this collection. Now, before North American Arms, there was Freedom Arms, and this is the 22 Magnum from Freedom Arms. It's a 4-shot. And then the long rifle version from Freedom Arms. And this one has its own unique belt buckle. Obviously, I became a big fan of the small North American Arms revolvers and a little bit about their history. Because of that, one of my good friends at a gun shop knows that I would like this, so as he saw it come through his store, he grabbed it for me and gave it to me at a great price. And this is another little 22 short Derringer. And same exact story with this one, which is one of the few Colts that I have in my collection. But it's an inexpensive way to get an actual Colt. Not quite finally, but not quite best for last, but a real fun one for me is one of my only Berettas in the collection, and it's a little 22 short Minx. It's a semi-auto made for the 22 short, pretty much the smallest bullet you can get. Really like that one. Following along those lines, I found this really old version of a 22 short. They call this one the Bulldog Puppy. Fold up trigger there. And then I guess last but not least would be the Stinger pen gun, which is 22 long rifle, but I'd shoot 22 shorts out of it all the time. So this is, as you can see, pretty much a 22 short collection that expands a little bit into 22 Magnum and some long rifle. But for the most part, it's small firearms that I find mechanically interesting, a lot of fun to shoot, very economical to shoot. I think of them as gateway firearms or ambassador firearms, taking someone out to the range so they can shoot something so small. It's not super loud. It's a lot of fun. Of course, you have to be safe with any firearm, but these are a lot of fun, and people take home the memory of shooting a little gun, have a lot of fun with it. You know, they're maybe more encouraged to shoot something bigger next time. Lots of reasons I like them. Another reason is I'm cheap, and although there's quite a bit of them here, I've collected them over the years, and almost all of them, there's just a few that I bought new. Otherwise I buy them used, and you save quite a bit of money that way. Most of these retail right around $200 anyway, so getting them used, they're sometimes very economical, very inexpensive firearms to collect. As far as practicality, show me anything that you can collect that's, justifiable to be practical. Although, obviously, some of the bigger magnums can offer quite a wallop if you used them in a defensive situation. But I don't expect these to all be defensive firearms, although anything will work in a pinch, I suppose. A lot of fun to shoot, and as I mentioned, you've seen videos on all these before. I just thought it might be interesting to see them all laid out in one medium-sized video, and I'll go ahead and put some annotations here so you can follow along on the links to take a closer look at some of these. Hope you had as much fun seeing them as I did playing with them here, and I'll probably have some fun putting them back into the case there and polishing them up and thinking about shooting them next time. Alright, thanks for watching.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.